it depends on the comparison to the public school system. If we're going with Massachusetts public school system or Florida's public school system, which tends to rate very high in the nation, well then, no, they're not going to match up and do well against that. But if you're going to put somewhere like, I don't know, Washington, Seattle area, or maybe Dakotas, or maybe Mississippi, well, yeah, they're going to do really well because guess what? Those public school systems, not so great. So, I mean, again, it's cherry picking with narrative. I think they're both bad, but and you can kind of find a better way to go about it. Oh, poor girls, they're almost dying. But I mean, at the end of this, you really have to look on a broad nuance. Saying charter schools are just automatically better is absurd. It's like saying, the Army is actually like good. They're just never going to beat Navy in the overall record of football games.
That's kind of a short, misleading misinformation, Brad.
I don't know. Statistically, I looked it up while we were having this conversation, and it says that in general, only about 36% of charter schools actually perform better than their public school counterparts. About 47 of them perform equally, and about 17% of them perform worse.
Yeah, at least to my knowledge, the reason why you have
PISA, and PISA is used by the testing is what's critical. And when you say, okay, here's a Jack and Jill went up the hill, rather than measuring all the angles and et cetera, they test like that. So the public schools water down their tests. The private schools really push the envelope, so they're ready to go to college or get a career tech certification.
But again, private schools, depending on the payment, but charter schools are not all charter schools. There's a variety of systems that are charter schools. Not all charter schools in any of the systems, like 3 or 4 primary ones that rise to the top, are doing very well. Private, rich bougie schools doing great. They fucking off the charts. They perform great. Hell yeah, if you got $1 billion to sink into a kindergarten, those kids are going to do fantastic. They're going to get the best teachers, best resources, automatically. But the charter schools that you're describing as an overall blanket term to take one of the rich bougie schools and apply it to the better overall chart, that's not fair. That's not even accurate at all. Charter schools are not that much better than public school systems, and both have inherent flaws in their design and tracking on their testing scores that you even cited. But you can't come to say, yeah, maybe there does need to be work, and maybe we need to actually just kind of not go charter or public and actually try to figure out the education system as a whole.
Just really quick, another fact as to why charter schools and private schools usually don't do the same